in a white-only country?
Not necessarily white only, but a country that is clearly based on a European model in which whites will basically remain the overflowing majority in perpetuity.
Okay, how do you achieve that?
Well, that's an excellent question. Donald Trump may have some first good steps in with that. He wants to make sure no more illegal immigrants come to the country. And he wants to make sure that all illegal immigrants here go back. He wants to end birthright citizenship. He wants to put at least a temporary ban on Muslim immigration.
What happens with Asians? What happens with African Americans? What happens with Latinos?
What happens to my
You presented
people?
me with a very limited view of the United States.
You're saying the United States is a place anybody can come and turn it into anything they want, and the people who built this country and established its institutions, if they glimmer away, so what? You are promoting a process that will reduce my people to a minority. You want more powerful Latinos. That comes at the expense of my people's power.
We're 17% of the population, and we only have 3 senators. So therefore, we don't have the political representation that we do.
And you want more and more and more.
Of course, because we only have 3 senators.
How much political?
At this point, 14 senators.
And 50 years from now, how many will there be?
Let's talk about 50 years from now. In 2044, white, non-Hispanic will become a minority. Is that where you are afraid of?
Mr. Rance, it's fantastic for you for my people to lose power and become a minority. That's fantastic for you. How does it feel for
Because
me?
it is our country. It is our country. Don't you think we both have the same rights in this country?
I think that despite this nonsense in the Declaration about anybody being anyone,
Excuse
the
me,
white
you
people,
don't
the white
think
people.
we are all created equal?
No, what you want to do is change this country into an entire nation in which white people will become refugees in their own land
So
if your vision comes through.
You don't want to
true.
live alongside Mexicans?
Now, why is it wrong for me not to want my neighborhood to change?
Okay.
If my neighborhood is European, if my neighborhood they don't keep chickens in the backyard that crow at 3 in the morning.
What are you
they
talking
don't.
about?
I'm
That's a
talking
complete
about
stereotype.
Mexicans.
That's a complete stereotype.
Yes, and stereotypes are all true.
It's a racist stereotype, what you're saying.
Oh, racist! Give me a break.
What are you going to do with the thousands of Muslims,
We certainly
American citizens, who are serving in the military?
I'm sure that we just couldn't possibly survive with all those Muslim Navy Rangers. Yes, I'm sure that's true.
That is not right.
No, I'm talking
You
about
cannot make
Muslim.
fun of people who are saving our lives.
They want special holidays and special food. In
So if you
school
don't like their
restaurants,
religion, you don't have to join them. That's fine.
No,
but,
they are.
But,
wait,
but
I'm
also,
not.
but you can't discriminate against them simply because you.
Of course, anyone should have the right to discriminate against anyone he wishes. And the point is,
But not by the law, Mr. Taylor. You can't do that.
I think the law is absolutely incorrect.
Do you feel that whites are superior? They're more intelligent than blacks?
I think, on average, whites are more intelligent than blacks, and North Asians are more intelligent than whites.
How can you say that?
How can you think otherwise?
Mr. Taylor,
What
what are you...
sense would you have to think that a pygmy is, on average, is just as intelligent as a Dane? Why would you think that? The entire record of history is completely consistent with the assumption that black Africans are less intelligent on average than Asians or Caucasians.
That's absurd. That's repugnant and absurd.
Repugnant to you?
Yes, of course.
Why would you even entertain the possibility that on average a pygmy is as intelligent as a Japanese?
The comparison that you are trying to make, it is simply impossible because of historical circumstances, because economic conditions, because of the
More
movement.
excuses. We have to be willing to say to all those who are non-European, we wish you well, but this territory is for us. And sorry, we have the right to be us, and only we can be us.
So you want me to leave?
Under certain circumstances, yes, we would ask you to go. Unless whites are prepared to exclude people, then they will be shoved aside. That is the fate which I will fight until my last breath.
Meneer De Lange, als dit nu een zaal met studenten was geweest, welke cijfers had u dan uitgedeeld?
Nou, dat waren geen voldoendes geworden, want de kennis van zaken over natuurwetenschap in de kring van de volksvertegenwoordiging die is uitermate beperkt. Men gaat uit van illusies, namelijk dat met complexe modellering het klimaat voorspelbaar zou zijn. Zelfs het KNMI en het IPCC die geloven daar niet in, maar politici die geloven daar heilig in. En dat is zorgwekkend.
Werd er voldoende naar u geluisterd, want er was een hoop cynisme?
Er werd wel degelijk geluisterd. Men hoopte dus door een aantal vragen mijn verhaal onderuit te halen. Maar ook de vragen waren eigenlijk een reflectie van het feit dat men de situatie gewoon niet kent.
De situatie is CO2-reductie, de hele klimaatverandering, de beïnvloeding van het klimaat door beleid hier in Nederland is wat u betreft wetenschappelijk althans gezien onzin.
Ja, als we dus kijken naar het klimaat, dan verandert dat gewoon van nature al 4,5 miljard jaar. En die veranderingen die kunnen heel groot zijn. Zo konden we 10.000 of 15.000 jaar geleden met droge voeten van Nederland naar Ierland lopen. En dat had echt niks te maken met CO2. Het punt is dat er geen relatie is tussen het CO2-gehalte van de atmosfeer en de temperatuur van de aarde. En als we nu kijken naar die klimaatwet, en daar ging het vandaag over, dan hebben we dus het probleem dat de overheid, de initiatiefnemers, maar ik denk ook de meerderheid van de volksvertegenwoordiging, van mening zijn dat CO2 in de atmosfeer, dat een soort thermostaatknop is waar je aan draaien kan op het klimaat op de gewenste stand in te stellen. Nou, dat is een totale illusie. Ook als je wat CO2 uit de atmosfeer zou halen, dat kun je proberen tegen enorme kosten. Dan nog verander je niks aan de variabiliteit van het klimaat. De uitslagen naar opwarming, afkoeling, zeespiegeldaling, zeespiegelstijging, die zullen ook met wat minder CO2 in de atmosfeer precies hetzelfde zijn als nu. Dus de illusie dat je het klimaat kunt regelen tegen gigantische kosten, dat is heel erg dom in mijn ogen.